here and
That's
there.
my biggest problem with the videos is quality, quantity and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's quantity, I get too bored because I'm not challenging myself. If it's quality, I take too damn long.
I'd be so scared to take 1 month and just know that like it could not do well.
I know.
And then when
I cry like every time I upload a video. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm like, I cry. I don't actually cry, but I'm just like, I'm sad for like 2 days.
Why?
And then, but I pick myself up.
Even if it does well?
Yep. Because like when you first release it, you're like, what if nobody watches it? And
Right.
And you wonder that for like whatever, but for some reason animation, it's like trickling views. It's like
with animation, it's definitely more like, you know, it picks up really quickly over a long period of time.
Yeah, long period of time.
Where it's like a lot of like flesh tubing videos. It's like flesh tube video, not flesh tubing. That was weird. But like, but with a lot of like flesh tube videos, like me and Connor,
it's
for
like
example,
instant.
it's like it's like usually it's like within the first week or something. It's like majority of the views, and then maybe every now and then it'll like kind of pick up, you know, in the long run.
Some videos just like don't stop getting views.
Yeah. But I'd say like, you know, I don't know about in your case, but like most videos, it's like the first week is like the peak,
for sure.
Yeah.
Occasionally you just get like one video that just seems to like defy.
It's like,
walls.
Yeah.
It's just so funny because like sometimes like Connor will be like, oh, this video didn't perform well. He gets like sad. I'm like, bro, you only took like a week to make that shit. I'm like, some videos. Sometimes I'll take like 2 months to make one video.
No. There's some videos that have taken me like months, and there's ones that take me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like the dichotomy is like shocking at times.
Yeah, but he's not going to be like that with the video he took 5 minutes.
Yeah,
What we can share together is that the fucking YouTube studio is pure pain.
Oh,
the
yeah.
rankings 1 through
sucks.
10.
Yeah, the rankings.
Why is it in the front? Just hide that shit, bro.
Yeah. I completely
Why?
agree. It should not be front and center.
I just wish there was an option.
Like,
that you could
like,
turn it off.
Yeah, just like
they remove dislikes and then they keep the fucking one actual thing that is like actual detrimental to my mental health front and center.
Dude,
Like
everyone, I don't know a single person that likes that feature. Like I'm fine with it if you have to dig for it.
Exactly.
Hide it in the menu. Why is it in the very front page?
Why is it when I just want to see how my video is doing? That's the first thing I have to see. Like I'm forced to see it. You know.
And it's like, oh, you're shit, and then you're like, you're shit today. Oh, okay.
It just sucks because I guess if you upload a video that doesn't do well for 1 whole month, you got to look at it.
You get sad, and you're like, oh man, I suck.
Yeah.
It's
scary.
I like kind of like intermittently just like remove the app entirely from my phone, especially if it's like a video that's like, you know, like a 9 out of 10 or something. I was like, I don't want to fucking look at this.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just like remove it from my phone until my next video.
Yeah.
And then if it does well, then I see the fireworks. I was like, all right, installing that bitch again, baby.
Yeah.
It's when you know it's a video that's not going to do well as well, but you're like, well, I like this video. I'm going to upload it. I know people aren't going to watch it. Or I know that YouTube's going to like kill it.
Yeah.
Animators or whatever. I don't know what you call them. I don't like being called something because
just Storytime people.
No, because you call it Storytime is like the community is like, or like I'm a VTuber, and then you get tagged by the VTuber community. Is like when you have like
I think
labels.
that's just like any community in general.
Just community in general. The word community is always toxic no matter what. So
Yeah.
I've always just called
I'm
it
just like I'm an
Storytime
artist.
animators.
Well, I'm just an artist. I don't know. Whatever. But like I've noticed like a lot of Storytime animators are like they don't post it anymore. Actually, like a lot of them. They're all burnt out. It's such a burning out kind of.
Well, they're like kind of
medium.
doing other stuff like Twitch and all that.
I mean, I get it, right?
Because Twitch is like it's like feeding.
If you're on like
you're fed.
a big boom, right, and you're on a trend that's like absolutely crushing it, and then suddenly you and all your peers are like making half the money, and you have to put in like double the time. For like half the money, half the views.
It's like triple the time.
And then it's like, all right, well, why am I doing this?
Yeah. So like a lot of the story times are trying to like pivot. I'm trying to pivot a little bit just to have like faster, like feasible, like content.
So because I think like especially with Storytime YouTubers, because it takes so much work, and it's impossible to like not spend a month on this video and pour your fucking heart and soul into it.
Yeah, like you have to no life it. 3 weeks of no lifing, I would say.
Yes, and that's like a lot to invest emotionally if your video is not going to perform well.
And then that's what burns them out.
You make like you put 3 weeks worth of work in, and you get like $1,000. Like that. Like,
well, that's why we try to take like any sponsor we can. We're like, please.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you did 3 weeks worth of work in a very specialized industry, and they gave you $1,000 for like doing like,
I'm gonna be honest. I would probably quit by now if I didn't get sponsors. I was like, it's like it's not worth it.
But I hate it when people are like, oh, just because you're not doing it for the art. It's like, fuck no. I'm trying to pay rent. Like, I'm like,
easy enough to say that when you live with your parents, right?
In the start, it was pure. It was like, I'm doing this because
it's a hobby.
Because I love doing it, and I still do enjoy doing it. I do enjoy doing it. But the thing is, I enjoy doing it. But if I can't pay rent with it, I can't. Right? Like, I got to go and get a job, and then I'll upload once every.
And it's not even that nowadays.
My man,
like it's not even that nowadays either. It's like it's like I also need to pay my fucking editor. I need to pay people who help me in shoots. You know, it's it's not just me anymore.
It's annoying too because like for some reason like live actioners they get
Flesh tuber.
Flesh tuber. They get a pass for it when they do sponsors, and then when like animators do it, it's just like,
really?
What happened to the passion?
Really?
Not anymore. It used to. It used to.
I think that used to be for like everyone.
Yeah, that used to be for everyone. It's like if your sponsor wasn't like directly involved with your content in some way, then it's like, oh, he's such a fucking seller.
Like I remember when like I remember when Patreon, I remember when Patreon first launched, and like anyone who got a Patreon was just like,
demonized.
Wow, I can't believe you sold out. My God, you think I'm going to fucking donate to you? Stop e-begging, you motherfucker. Like they called it e-begging. And it was just like it's nice that the mentality has completely changed over time to now be like, oh, this video's not got a sponsor. Yo, you paying rent, okay, bro? You know, like sponsors are like completely normal now. And
like nowadays, if you'd see like a sponsored video, there'd always be that comment being like, "Damn, Joey getting that bread today." Encouraging about it.
But like very different.
5 years ago. Nothing like that.
Not even 5 years ago. It was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, like a couple of years ago, it's like nothing like that was around. So it's like it's just so weird now that it's almost like, I don't know, congratulated in a sense, or like
I think it's just become more accepted that being a YouTuber is a job and not just a job but a career, you know. And we require sponsors in order to keep the show running. And I think people have now more accepted that YouTube is one of the main forms of entertainment that a lot of people watch.
It's like, I think now the majority of the understanding is that a YouTuber getting sponsored means that there's gonna be better quality shit. Because I think because like
it's gone up
sometimes.
Sometimes you know, but like I think that
sometimes they just want the money.
Yeah, sometimes they just want the money, of course. But like I think the general understanding is like, oh, they're going to use this money to like up their quality or like up their content in whatever way, right?
Yeah. Well, like the first job of being a YouTuber is making it sustainable and making it so you can support yourself. And a lot of the times you can't support yourself without a Patreon or without sponsors. You know, there are some forms of content like animators, which you guys have a much harder time generating revenue when you upload once a month.
Yeah. Well, why didn't any of the I never really saw any of the Storytime people getting Patrons. I never really saw it much.
That's the thing. Like most
guess
animators or most artists, they hate making money. Because it makes them feel bad because like it's like, oh, I'm selling out to the devil, like my passion. And like I used to be like that.
Right.
But then like lately I'm like, bro, I can't do this anymore.
Bro, like passion only takes you like so long, man.
And you're like, shit, actually, you know what? Passion things like shit.
Yeah, it's like we still enjoy it. Obviously.
Of course,
we would have quit a long time
But passion doesn't pay the bills.
Exactly. It's just nice. It's like, bro.
No, but even like passion doesn't get you through those hard days where you're just like, I don't want to work today, man, but I gotta upload something.
Especially like we had to like draw a line. Like, sometimes even drawing a
God forbid.
A single line. Like, I'm done.
I was serious. Like even setting up the whole tablet thing and drawing a line. Sometimes it's tough. It's tough
I get it. I get it. No, it's like I
don't want to draw a line.
Yeah.
I don't want to draw a line today. I'm on play games.
Only circles.
Yeah.